Shoemaker. He'll be the leadoff man as we get ready to get things going. Here's the pitch. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
Well, Cardinals looking for a little more success on the road this year, looking for a little more consistency from their pitching.
Who tries to frame the circle change, but it's 1-1. How the Cardinals play on the road this season obviously important because this division very tough with teams playing well at home.
Well, no question about that. I think they're going to need their young players to continue to grow and to develop.
That one swung on, it's lined, and the leadoff man's on board. You love the offense when it gets going that way.
They tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate, and he took advantage of it.
And in the batter's box, it's Ludwig.
I think this guy's going to be swinging for the fences in this situation. He's exactly the kind of guy that can deliver.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And it's through. Base hit for Ludwig. Here's a quick look at the defensive setup of the Diamondbacks. So, Steve, any individual standout?
Well, Eric Burns plays like his hair's on fire with reckless abandon. And wait till you see him throw. He does a tumbling act after he lets the ball go.
And Pujols in the box. No one out yet. Runners at first and second. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
I tell you what, you gotta love the two-seam fastball from this guy, Gary. Great action, great movement, awfully tough for the hitter to center it.
Kicks and throws. He makes contact. Line drive. Streak continues. That gets in.
What more do you need to see? Now you have to question his confidence. Giving up 3 straight hits. Not much going right out there at this point. No, he's found himself in quite a predicament right here on the mound, Gary.
You know, he's really in a lot of trouble here, and the base is loaded.
It's a big at-bat coming right here, Gary, and I'd expect the pitcher to go to the breaking ball, trying to get the hitter out in front to get the double play.
And it gets through on Keel. Credit him with a run.
They're just teeing off right now. 4 straight hits, and clearly this offense is locked in.
And Troy Gloss to bat. Some production being seen in this game early. They've got a chance now to extend the lead.
Well, that's a good piece of hitting right there to take an early lead in this game.
On the ground to third. And Reynolds able to play that one. And Ludwig comes in to score. Good pitch down low, Steve, but a better at bat.
Well, he did a real nice job going down in his swing to get that low ball to be able to pick up the hit. And it's Molina at the plate. And the offense here is putting on the show. Right now they're in charge of this ball game. Bases are loaded and nobody out. It's strike one. Can't make contact on the fastball. He delivers. That swung on and hit. Burns is going to play it. Pujols is going to try and score here. There's the throw. And Pujols will score. We're going to see the run score here again, Gary. They tried to get the ball in from the outfield, but he was able to beat the throw.
And that's one of those plays where virtually everything was right. It's just that the throw and tag weren't there in time.
Now, no luck that time as the run comes across.
Kennedy at the plate. And Steve, the offense continues to produce. They keep building on it.
Okay, these guys are really swinging the sticks. They came out ready to hit today, no question about that.
Yeah, if you're the pitcher, though, it's more like somebody's got a stick and he's poking in the eye. That's 2 gone. Almost fell over when he got to that one. Boy, there's some upper body strength on that throw.
Well, you have to have great body control to play this game, and he certainly showed it there.
And he got him. It's going to be Green now. Hitting .303. Runners at second and third with 2 outs. Here it comes. Smashes that one towards the shortstop. And Drew grabs that one, and the side's retired. We got a nice head start right there. The offense early. St. Louis has the advantage, 3-0. Out on the mound, we'll see Jaime Garcia. He'll get the start for St. Louis. As he gets into this Arizona lineup, Steve, what do you look for strategy?
Well, he's going to have to try to expand the strike zone against this lineup here because he doesn't have the kind of stuff to throw it in the zone and shut them down. So he's going to have to move the ball around.
And Felipe Lopez to bat. Let's that breaking ball go outside for ball one. Here's the 1-0. Swing and lined up the middle. Well, that's a good start. First batter, first hit. Lopez is going to go for it.
Base runners, base runners, base runners. That's what you want. Pick up a single right there. Now let's see if they can't get some big hits behind them.
Brought to you by State Farm. We get a chance to look now at Bob Melvin's lineup. Steve, who do you keep an eye on there?
Stephen Drew has really developed into a dynamic two-way player. He can flash leather, and he can swing the bat.
And Clipchamp. No one out and a runner on first. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1. No balls, one strike. Here's Garcia. Change up in the dirt for a ball. And he delivers. Big swing on this one. Chasing it. Warning track wall. Over the wall. A two-run home run. Now they're really making strides to come back there within one.
Home runs often come from mistakes, Gary, and he either chose the wrong pitch or had the wrong location because that four-seam fastball is way out of here. Well, you have to like what you're seeing here from Arizona. Diamondbacks cutting that deficit here.
No outs and the base is empty. Here's the pitch. Fastball taken high. 1-0. And if you're the pitcher on the mound, you had yourself this great lead, and now all of a sudden even that's disappearing.
Yeah, now he's going to have to shake it off a little bit, get his concentration back, and go after the next guy.
The 1-0 pitch. This is swung on, lifted to deep right field, and Ludwig races to it.
Well, they almost got burned on this one. They shifted the outfield to the left like the percentages say. He hit the ball to right, but the defense is able to run it down and pull it in.
It's going to be Jackson now, hitting .354. One out, nobody on. Fastball just misses. 1-0.
Gary, I love his approach at the plate. He doesn't try to do too much. He reacts to where the ball's pitched. He uses the whole field and always looks to make contact.
Here's the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a fastball high. 2-0.
You know, Gary, the reason contact is so important and why I reference it so much with regard to his approach is that the best hitters in the game are guys who put the ball in play. They hit the ball from line to line.
And he comes back with one that's in there, and it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it's 3 balls, 1 strike. Jackson, he'll be looking for one he can really get the bat on here.
Gotta like the location here. Pound the bottom of the strike zone. Just misses, but he's in the right spot.
Hit sharply towards the hole. Oh, and he drops it. Mark that one as an E9. But he stays with it. Gets the out. That's how you do it. Now we'll take a quick look at the Cardinals and how they're lined up on the field. Highlight, Steve, for these fielders.
But Gary, take a look at Yadier Molina. He's got one of the best throwing arms from behind the plate in the major leagues right now. He can pick runners off base and throw them out if they're trying to steal.
And Mark Reynolds. He's the team's most watched batter. Here's a swing and a line drive. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. So they strike for a couple and a little bit closer. The Diamondbacks cut into the lead. He deals, swing and a liner to right center, and it gets down. The opposing pitcher gets on base. Nice job. That's going to bring Skip Schumacher to the plate. Base hit his last time. A runner on first, no outs. First pitch to him, and he squares around, gets down the bunt, and it's plucked off the field. And that slide, the throw is there, though. He is out at second. That'll bring Ryan Ludwig to bat. He's 1 for 1 so far. One out man on first. On the way. Swings on that first pitch, misses the fastball, 0-1. Swing and a shot to third. Over to second for 1 and 2. They pull off the double play. No strikeouts, but to talk about confidence, 4 pitches, 3 batters gone. And we move on to the bottom half of the second inning. Looking ahead, 6, 7, 8. They're due up. We've got Justin Upton in the box, and he's in the top 10 in the league in runs. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Line towards first. He's got it. What a play. Looks like he's hurting a little bit, Steve. I think they're going to check him out, and hopefully he's going to be all right.
Well, that's unfortunate. I mean, injuries are part of the game, but boy, you don't like to have to come out.
Rents. They brought him into the game now because of that injury. And it's Stephen Drew now.
Gary, I mean, we look at that. That's going to be a tough loss for this team. I mean, a key player like that going down to an injury, such a critical component to this team's offense and defense.
One 0 on the way. Let's the 1-0 pitch go by. 1-1. Well, Steve, as a manager, even though you're thinking about the rest of this ball game, you know, as a manager, you're also thinking about, now what am I going to do with this lineup in light of the loss?
Well, let's hope it's not too serious. We'll keep you updated on the severity of the injury as it gets forwarded to us.
Swinging a ball line towards the hole. Kennedy brings that one in.
Well, he might have had himself a hit if he could just have gotten it up over the second baseman. Unfortunately, not high enough. He's able to make the play.
Snyder at the plate. He trails his team's leader in RBIs right now. 2 outs and nobody on. Fouled away. Looks at that curveball. It's a strike. He's behind 0-2.
Well, the Cardinals on the road in 2008, right about 500, 40 and 41. So that wasn't really the reason for their struggles. They got it done.
Garcia gets set and delivers. Hit in the air to center field. And it falls in there for a base hit. We were talking about the Cardinals getting it done on the road, Steve. One of the reasons their offense played well both at home and away.
Well, you're right. I mean, first in the National League in hits, first in batting average, and second in on-base percentage. They didn't have a lot of power, but they did get a lot of opportunities to score runs.
And it's Scherzer batting. Fastball is high, 1-0.
I think the hitter's going to be looking for that powerful four-seam fastball today. The problem is, even when you look for it, if it's located properly, it's tough to hit.
Pauses, and now the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a fastball high, 2-0. That four-seamer's a nasty pitch that he's got, Steve. You might want to start swinging a little early on it.
Well, that's exactly it. They're going to have to speed up their approach, and if he can use an off-speed pitch, he could be devastating.
This one's over at the knee level, 2-1. He's ready now, the 2-1. 2-1 pitch, a fastball, swung on and missed, 2-2.
Well, he's not picking up the ball well. He had a big rip at it, but he swung just over the top of the ball.
Fastball swung on and missed, side retired. No runs and a base hit. They leave one man on at first. Third inning of baseball coming up. Taking a look at this ball game, Tony La Russa. And probably very happy to have that one-run lead at this moment. Rentz is the batter. He's going to start the third here. The pitch. Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1. He delivers. Hit in the dirt. It goes foul. Now swing and a shot toward second. Over to Jackson. One away.
Gary, this guy makes it look easy, and he retires another one at first.
And here's Rick Ankiel, leading the league in home runs. Base is empty, one out. And he starts Ankiel out. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0.
Such a consistent, productive, professional hitter. You know, one of their best bats in the lineup, Gary.
Here's the 1-0. There's a smash towards the hole. And Lopez able to get to that one.
You know, sometimes you have to hit them where they're not, and that was a shot right there, but he hit it right to the second baseman for an out.
And Troy Gloss is up. Had an RBI single his last time to the plate. Base is empty and two down. First one to Gloss starts as AB. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike.
Look, Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
It's fouled away. Strike three. Troy Gloss, a swing and a miss turned away. And a good defensive half inning. 3 up, 3 down. We'll go to the bottom of the third. It'll be the leadoff man trying to get things going here. And it's Felipe Lopez now. 9-year veteran. Garcia gets set and delivers. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that's going to bring Chris Young to the plate.
They need guys on base, and they need to be able to drive the ball against this pitcher. Chris Young is a guy who can do both of those things. We'll see if he's a factor in this one.
And that 2-run homer in his last AB.
Complete game here for him. I mean, you talk about the RBIs, the homers, and this guy's doing everything today.
Runner on first base, nobody out. First delivery to Young. Here's one hit very well deep. One away. Burns into the batter's box. 0 for 1 thus far. One down, runner at first. Checks him at first. First base keeping him in there. One out, runner on at first. Garcia gets set and delivers. Fastball in there, 0-1.
That's a great pitch right here. Pounding the strike zone, going up and away. A pitch he could catch up with.
Swing and ooh, look out. Line drive that shatters the bat. And that is in there, the go-ahead run on board. Just kind of lean in, Steve, and slap that thing the other way on that kind of pitch.
Well, you can't pull that pitch. If you do, it's going to be a ground ball to short. You want to punch it to right field. He's one of the best at doing it.
And Connor Jackson up. He's got the most hits in this team's lineup.
Gary, you got to expect Eric Burns to be moving in this situation. He's got to get.
Oh, and Burns going to steal. Oh. And his throw, he is out. Great throw. Quick half inning there. It's over. 5 pitches. St. Louis, they're protecting their lead. We'll have the 6, 7, and 8 hitters coming up next. And it's Molina at the plate. Drove in a run earlier in the game. That swung on and hit. Young is there. And so Molina retired. That's one away. Kennedy at the plate. He bounced out his last time. One out, bases empty. And the first pitch. Popped way up on the infield. Reynolds there. And Kennedy is retired. 2 away.
Well, the hitter's not going to be happy with himself there. He got his pitch to hit, but too far out in front, too anxious, just skied it to third for an easy out.
It's going to be Green now. Lined out in his last at bat. 2 outs and nobody on. He delivers. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses at that fastball. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a ground ball. That ends up foul. Swung on and hit. Upton. That's caught. Side is retired. And a good half inning there, gone in short order in this one. On now, last half of the 4th inning. It's going to be Jackson now. He's ready to start the home half here in the 4th inning. And the first pitch. This one swung on, hit down the line and right. And that gets the tying run on board. And this rolls all the way to the wall. He's still going. And he'll stop at third. That's a 3-bagger.
When you hit the ball to the outfield, in order to get a triple, you have to think 3 bases out of the box. You've got to be at full speed immediately. That's what he did. Good hustle.
And Mark Reynolds, 0 for 1 thus far. No outs, runner ready to come home from third. Here's the pitch to Reynolds. Swinging a drive, deep left center. And here's Jackson, gonna try to score. And Jackson crosses the plate. That is a very tough ball, not only to get to, but to hang on when you're diving.
It's especially tough to judge the way it came off the bat. He did a great job with his instincts to run it down and make the catch.
We've got Justin Upton in the box. Steve, a chance now for this lineup. They've tied it up. Looking next to try and find a way to get a lead.
Well, they bounced right back and tied this baby up with that one, Gary.
Well, working on the 0-1 count now. Well, that's important early in the ballgame. You want to make this into a seesaw battle. That's what they've done.
Now, you're going to be all right with a seesaw battle? Sometimes that makes you nauseous. You're going to feel okay?
Check. That's striking. It's 0-2. Time for Upton now to be very careful at the plate.
This pitcher being very aggressive throwing strikes. I think he's going to try to get him to chase.
Has to get him to golf at that one, but he lays off, and 1-2 count.
The best curveballs are the ones that start in the strike zone, then fall out of the strike zone. He couldn't get him to fish for that one, though.
Now Molina positions himself. Swung on, soft liner to the right side. Kennedy brings that one in.
Well, he might have had himself a hit if he could just have gotten it up over the second baseman. Unfortunately, not high enough. He's able to make the play.
And Stephen Drew to bat. He's the league leader in ribbies. 2 outs, base is empty. And he starts Drew out. Fastball taken high, 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. That's high, 2-0. Hit in the air. This one's going well into the stands, off to the right. Now the 2-1 pitch. And with Drew's 3-1 count, he can afford to look for his shootout here.
3-1 count. The hitter knows the pitcher has to come in the strike zone. He's going to look to drive it.
Swung on, line softly toward the left side. And the side's retired. Green catches and will head off the field. They pick up a run on 1 hit, nobody left. Tie game here in Arizona. Come up now. He's going to come on as a pinch hitter.
With the pinch hitter coming into the game now, it means we're going to see a new pitcher starting off the next inning.
Hot shot towards the hole. So Duncan is set down. And in the batter's box, Shoemaker. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Base is empty with 1 away. The first pitch. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. Fielded by Lopez. Over to Jackson. 2 away.
He's got everything working for him right now. Every pitch he's throwing for a strike. That's 9 in a row that he's set down.
And we've got Ludwig batting. He hit into a double play as last time. Base is empty with 2 outs. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
Here's the pitch. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1.
Trying to get the ground ball out. You throw that 2-seam fastball away from the hitter, trying to get him to reach and roll over it. He laid off of it here.
This is in the air, straight away left. And he's there to retire the side. And they go quietly offensively in this half inning, nothing across. At the top of the 5th over, let's move on to the home half of the inning. And gets ready to throw. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one.
Well, I'm sure they didn't set out thinking, hey, let's pitch all our bullpen guys this early in the game. What do you think, Gary? I don't know. They need this guy to hold down the fort and see if he can't give them some innings.
Oh, and 1 offering from Thompson. That second pitch cuts on a fastball, misses, and it's 0-2.
You got the hitter down in a hole. You know he struggles with sliders when he's behind in the count. You got to throw him the slider.
Swing and a miss on that slurve. He's out number 1.
That's a great job of 0-2 of just committing to the strikeout. Pound the strike zone. Third pitch got him easily.
We're talking about wasting pitches, not that time. That brings up Chad Tracy. He'll be the pinch hitter.
As the pinch hitter comes into the game now, it officially closes the book on this guy's day.
One out, nobody on. Starts him off with 1 at the knees for a strike.
Gary, awfully tough to read this pitch out of his hand. He has great deception, makes it look like a fastball. It just comes out so much slower.
Swung and a ground ball to third. That one's foul. And he delivers. There's a swing and a liner. And Green makes the catch. And in the batter's box, it's Lopez.
This guy brings a great set of wheels to the plate. He can stretch that would-be single into a double or double into a triple.
Swung on and a grounded to first. And he'll step on first to retire the side. Well, it was a quick inning right there. 7 pitches. Top of the 6th coming up here on 2K Sports. Gets ready to throw as the Diamondbacks decide to bring in a reliever.
I'm sure they didn't set out thinking, hey, let's pitch all our bullpen guys this early in the game. What do you think, Gary? I don't know. They need this guy to hold down the fort and see if he can't give them some innings.
Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike.
Well, that's textbook use of the sinker. Down and away, pounding the strike zone. Good pitch.
Swung on, hit in the air to right center. Gets down. The go-ahead runs on base. So that brings up Rick on Keel. Drove in a run earlier in the game.
Gary, they're going to have to be very careful with the runner at first base. He can run. They may call a pitch out. They may have to throw over a couple times just to keep it close.
And Jackson will keep tabs on him at first. Well, he checked the swing. They said he went around, and the appeal will be to the third base umpire. Just a bit too aggressive. That strike's going to hold up. Kicks and throws. Swing and a high bouncer to second. And that'll retire on Keel.
Well, they get the sure out at first base. The runner advances to third. But you know what? You'll take the out for the runner moving up.
And Troy Gloss to bat. Struck out swinging last time. And on third, 1 out. Now with 1 away and a man on third base, going to issue the walk.
Well, they're going to pitch around this guy, put him on base, and now try to get the double play. Not a bad strategy. And it's Molina at the plate. In the National League, top 5 in hits.
Runners at first and third, one away. And here's the first one. First pitch, a sinker in there, 0-1.
Gary, he can really swing the bat. Just a quality approach at the plate, day in and day out. That consistency is critical to their success.
He deals. And it goes foul. Well hit towards the middle. Drew dives and he's up with it. And the throw's just in time to get him at second. Great play. And he throws on to second for the force. What a play. So no runs on one hit and nobody left on. Sixth inning baseball on 2K Sports. We move to the bottom half. Familiar face here. There's Bob Melvin. He's got to be thinking about jumping out in front here. His ball club, a great position to do so. They can get on the board next. And Chris Young to bat. Homered back in the first inning. First delivery to Young. Hard grounded to short. Picked up by Green. And his throw gets him one away.
Routine ground ball to short. He makes it look routine. Retires another.
Burns into the batter's box. Bounced into a fielder's choices last time. One out. Bases empty. Thompson with the delivery. There's a slurve in there for strike one. The pitch. Slider in the dirt. Good looking fastball. Called the ball though. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Slider called strike two.
I don't think he liked that call very much, but the reality is he couldn't hit that any day of the week. That's a great pitch.
Started to go around. It's a called strike three. 2 down.
It's a nice pitch right there, Gary. Let's take a look at the pitch tracker to get a better idea of what he's been doing this game.
It is all about location, Steve. As we take a look at that last at bat, he had location. And Connor Jackson up. Tripled in his last appearance. Base is empty and 2 down. Here's the pitch to Jackson. Hit in the air to left center. And the side's retired. Green catches and will head off the field. 7 pitches and it's done. That's how you save your arm and go deep into a game. Tie game here in Arizona. And if you're just coming on board, this is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips. We've got Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. Kennedy at the plate. He'll lead off the 7th. He deals. And he's on. That's the go-ahead run.
Well, Gary, now a chance for a big inning, a chance to put up a crooked number on the scoreboard. You know, oftentimes the team that wins scores more runs in one inning than the other team scores the entire game.
It's going to be Green now. Last time up, flew out. Runner on first. And here's the first one. That catches the outer part of the plate for a strike.
A good sinking movement on that pitch, right on the black, away from the hitter. Tough pitch to hit.
The pitch, swung on and hit. Upton. One away.
Well, they almost got burned there. They played the percentages, shifting the outfield to the left. He hit it to right, but they were able to regroup and run it down.
Thompson at the plate. I think with one out here, Steve, we might see him bunt.
Well, with the pitcher coming up, I think you have to expect they're going to sacrifice him over.
And he tries to get one down. And Snyder picks it up in time for the out.
Well, if you're going to sacrifice a runner from first base, this is how you do it. You bunt it to the first baseman because he's holding the runner on. He can't give up his position. Well-executed bunt.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Pitch on the way. Swings and misses. The sinker, 0-1.
Gary, he gets a little over-anxious at the plate when the count goes to 0-1. So look for them maybe to expand the strike zone and get him to chase something.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And that's going to do it. Burns there. So they pick up a hit but leave a man at second and fail to score. Stretch time here in Phoenix. And Mark Reynolds. He'll start the home half of the 7th. First pitch to him. Slurve swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, that's exactly what you want to do with the breaking ball. It's a change of speeds, and the movement causes the hitter to swing right over the top.
0-1 offering from Thompson. Back into the stands behind home plate. Foul ball. Got the bat on that one, and on Keels there. Play is made. We've got Justin Upton in the box. 0 for 2 thus far. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch to Upton. First pitch, and he misses the fastball. Strike 1.
Pretty mighty swing right there. The two-seamer, though, is thrown to get ground ball outs, but couldn't make contact.
Oh-1 offering from Thompson. That's striking. It's 0-2. Time for Upton now to be very careful at the plate.
He has great bite on this slider, throwing it down and into the hitter. Gets away with one, and he gets in for the strike.
Swung on, line to right field. And the catch by Ludwig. Out number 2.
It's not just the players on the field that help win games. It's also the guys in the dugout. They shift the outfielders around to right field, put them in exactly the right spot, and it paid off.
Two outs, bases empty. Thompson with a delivery. Got him to chase that one away. Strike 1. And a good eye there by Stephen Drew laying off that one. It's even.
Well, that two-seam fastball has to be thrown down in the zone. You throw it up, it flattens out, and you can get hurt.
He swings now and really hit that. On Keel to field this one. And that's out number 3. No scoring here, ending this half inning. 7 innings in the books now. On to the 8th. Those of you catching up with our ball game, hi everybody, this is Gary Thorne. I'm along with Steve Phillips. Major League Baseball right here, 2K Sports. And in the batter's box, it's Ludwig. He's going to lead off here as we go to the 8th. And here's the first one. Ball lifted high in the air, deep down the right field line. Gone! That's a dinger. And a solo home run that breaks the tie. Big clutch homer.
Anytime you give the team a lead late in the game, it's going to make the manager very happy.
You think that's what it's all about, making the manager happy?
Well, sometimes making the general manager happy is the more important thing.
His name's on the check.
When they fell behind, they knew the offense was going to have to get the job done. They did it right there. Big hits for the Cardinals. They're out in front, Gary.
Nobody on base and nobody out. Here's the pitch. Sinker drops in for a called strike. Steve, a very big home run at this point in the ball game. I mean, that just builds confidence up and down that lineup.
And you knew that offense could do it. It was in there. The potential has always been there, and they get it done today.
Here's a swing and a broken bat line drive. And it gets down. That's hit number 2, making good contact.
Let's take another look at the swing, and you see the bat shatter, but he'll live with it because he got a knock out of it, so he'll get a new bat.
And here's Rick on Keel. Trying again here, just 1 for 3 thus far. A runner on first, no outs. And he starts and here's a swing. Whoa, get out of the way of that one. Straight back up the middle. And that's going to be another hit for them.
Well, now after giving up 3 straight hits, the manager has to start thinking about getting somebody up in the pen.
And here's Troy Gloss. St. Louis, yet another chance. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Here's the pitch. Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1.
This is the go-to pitch for many pitchers in the major league. The fastball down and away. When in doubt, that's where you go.
He delivers. Hit in the air to left center. And this one to Burns as he rolls over and puts it away. And we'll get to see Tony Pena pitching as the Diamondbacks decide to bring in a reliever.
This is where the manager earns his money. Let's see if this move pays off.
And it's Molina at the plate. We'll get another shot after hitting into that double play last time up. 1 out with runners at first and second. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a rocket toward short. 1. And there's 2, a double play. So they pick up a run on the home run, and that gives them the lead. St. Louis taking the lead and putting the heat on. Going to be pitching. He'll be the reliever for the Cardinals.
Well, going to the bullpen right here, that's his chess move. Let's see if it's checkmate.
Snyder at the plate. He's going to lead off the home half of the 8th. Now the first pitch. Well, he tries to pull back. Home plate umpire says he did. They want to challenge that, though. No, he did not, so he will continue this at bat. He deals. Called strike on the outside corner to 21.
Look, I think they're going to look at anything they can. If there's an inside pitch, get hit by the pitch, get on base, you're the tying run. If you can, lay down a bunt for a base hit. Hit one in the gap. Think about going for 2. Put yourself in scoring position.
Over the top on that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, they say swing hard in case you hit it, and that's what he did right there. That's a huge swing. Didn't get it, though.
The 1-2 on its way. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. And the catch by Shoemaker. That's 1 away.
Well, they followed the advanced scouting reports to a T. They played the outfielders back that time, and he hit it right into the teeth of the defense.
Is going to come on as a pinch hitter.
Well, the manager's managing this one like there's no tomorrow, like it's a must game, so he's going to want to get some quick outs and be efficient.
Base is empty, 1 out. Liner towards the hole. Rent. And he steps on first. That's the 2nd out. And it's Felipe Lopez at the plate. Grounded out last time. 2 outs and nobody on. First one to Lopez. Here's the pitch. There's a curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
2 outs here in the 8th inning right now. I think from the defensive perspective, they need to make a play behind their pitcher because he is going to throw strikes. Do not walk somebody and allow them to try to add base runners, advance base runners, or have somebody hit one out of the ballpark next time around.
The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Deep right field. And there's Ludwig. Pulls it in. 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down this half inning. St. Louis, they're protecting their lead. Gets ready to do the throwing as they make the pitching swap.
Managers face so many different decisions during the course of a game, and as the game goes on and it's close, those decisions become much more critical to success or failure.
Kennedy at the plate. He'll start the 9th. First pitch. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
He's a very patient hitter, Gary. He likes to work the count, make the pitcher do a lot of work out on the mound, but you got to go right at him right now and try to even it up.
The 1-0 now. Oh, and he drops it. Mark that one as an E9. It's going to be Green now. He'll be seeking his first hit of the game. Not a lot of luck so far. No one out and a runner on first. First pitch on the way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
He threw that one exactly where he wanted it, down and in.
Check swing here. They say he did not go around the appeal to first. No swing is the call on the appeal. And he looks at a sinker in there, and it's 1-2 now. Fastball swung out and missed, struck him out, 1 away.
With 2 strikes, the hitter wanted the fastball. He got it, but didn't do anything with it.
It's going to be Ring now. I think with 1 out here, Steve, we might see him bunt.
Well, with the pitcher coming up, I think you have to expect they're going to sacrifice him over.
Squares to bunt, doesn't offer. Ball 1. Drops down a bunt. Schoenweiss. And a good throw gets him 2 down. There's one you can put in the textbook. If you wanted to call a pitch to bunt, you'd probably ask for that pitch.
And that's why this is a team game. You have to handle the game situations. Outstanding baseball right there. Good bunt.
2 outs and a runner on second. First pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
He needed to get that first strike in there, put the hitter on the defensive, and now he can be aggressive in the strike zone.
Kicks and throws. Scott Schoenweiss, 0-2, wants a K. Here it comes. Check swing, strike 3 called. Side retired. Well, they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. Now we move on to the home half of the 9th inning. Batters 2 through 4 coming right up. Out on the mound. He's going to be the closing pitcher for St. Louis.
Well, in the late innings, now it's time for the managers to match wits to see who can best utilize his bench and his bullpen to win this game.
And Young's in the box. He homered earlier in the ball game. First pitch, here it comes. First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike.
Now coming down to the wire right here, it's do or die time. You need base runners. Get somebody on. If you get the leadoff man on, it allows you to move him up with a bunt. To sacrifice bunt, you can get him on, get him over, and get him in. This is a critical situation.
And it goes foul. Ground ball to short. And Green gets to it. And his throw is in time for out number 1.
Went out here in the 9th inning, and obviously in a situation where you're looking for outs. And you can't allow somebody to score, but if you can get an out, do what you need to get it.
And Eric Burns to bat. 0 for 3 to this point. Nobody on base, 1 away. Perez with the delivery. There's a swing, a high pop-up behind second. That one's put away. Now 2 down.
You know what? You're 1 out away from victory in a very well-played close ball game right here. And listen, you'll take it. A 1-run win is just as good as a 10-run win.
Base is empty with 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Jackson. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And it's in there, the tying run on board.
Well, look for the defense now to play no doubles with a man on first. They don't want to let this guy come around and score on a 2-base hit.
And Mark Reynolds drove in a run earlier in the game. Runner on first, 2 away. Here's the pitch to Reynolds. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1.
It's important to get that first strike. Now the pitcher in the catbird seat.
0-1 offering from Perez. Reynolds isn't fooled by that pitch, and the count is evened up. The pitch. Catcher can't control it. That one misses. It gets away from the catcher. That was a good pitch at the knees. Full count, 3-2.
Fans are on their feet right now. They know 2 strikes on the hitter. They need to keep this thing going.
The full count pitch. Struck him out, and the tying run will be made 90 feet away. This ball game is over.
Well, Gary, a well-played game all around, and St. Louis played a little bit better as they're able to take the win.
Ginny Zalasko and Steve Fisiak, they're standing by. Let's join them at Hardball Central.
Thanks, Gary. And who was the key here tonight, Steve? No doubt he's earned the Pepsi Clutch Performer Award. Not a lot of runs in this game total, and the ones he contributed to because of that were big runs.
It took a while for Ryan Ludwig's light to shine, but it has lately. This is a guy who came up through the ranks with the Oakland Athletics and the St. Louis Cardinals and finally has put on a show. And this is a guy, this is a guy who's a tremendous offensive and defensive talent. We saw why today. Ryan Ludwig, the Pepsi Clutch performer.
And now a moment as we wrap up tonight's broadcast. Gary Thorne and Steve Phillips. Final analysis, guys.
And they come into hostile territory, Steve, and take this one by 1 run.
Well, both teams had a chance to win it. Goes down to the very end, but the visiting club outplayed them.
And for Steve and myself, thank you, everybody, for 2K Sports Major League Baseball.